In today's video, I want to talk about a specific complaint I have about the Freespirit Recreation Evolution rooftop tent. But before we get into that, I want to make a disclaimer that this is version 1, and it appears as though version 2 may have corrected the issues I'll be talking about in this video. It is up to you, however, to double check before you purchase. I only hope that this video helps you make a more informed purchase. Today, I want to just talk about a couple quick things. I bought this tent on a Black Friday sale, so I had not seen the tent before in real life. All I had to go off of was videos online, on YouTube or on the manufacturer's website, and I want to focus on specifications. It's really important when you don't have a product that is easily accessible by a consumer that specifications are accurate. I'm going to insert a little clip where someone from the company is talking about how spacious the tent is and how much headroom there is.
All right, come on in, let's take a look. All right, so now that we're inside, you can really gain an idea of how much space these rooftop tents have to offer. There's over 42 inches of headroom, allows you to sit up, hang out, play games. You can do whatever you want in here.
Going off the specifications, there are two sizes to this tent, a 49-inch tent and a 55-inch tent. I bought the 49-inch tent because I have my Subaru Forester, and the 55 would just be a little bit too wide to ride on the top of my Subaru, which is what I intended to do when I purchased it. Now, I bought this tent for a few reasons. One is the quick setup. As you can see, it was very quick to set up. It's almost as quick to break down and leave. I wanted a hard shell tent and not a soft shell tent. The quality of the tent is outstanding. It's the workmanship, the materials, everything seems to be top drawer and seems to be basically worth the high cost of this tent. However, the specifications listed on the website and the video with a guy from the company are both misleading. The specifications say that it is almost full-size bed at 49 inches. It is 49 inches wide total. The mattress is not 49 inches. I measured and the mattress is only 45 inches wide. And that is 4 inches narrower than the specifications say online. The next thing is headroom. Now, in the video, he says that it has more than 42 inches of headroom. The specifications on the website for the 49-inch tent shows that it is 45 inches, I believe, but I'll have the specs up there for you to see. I measured, and it is 35 inches from the top of the mattress to the interior of the tent. That is far from accurate as far as the specs are concerned. So to be perfectly honest, I am extremely disappointed that their specifications were so far off from reality. When your only opportunity to judge a product like this is by videos online and specifications, because if I'd gone and seen this in real life and measured it and double checked it, I probably would not have bought it. So do I feel like I made a mistake? I do. I do feel like I made a mistake. One other reason I feel like I made a mistake is because I contacted the company and asked if this tent would be appropriate to go on my Subaru Forester, because the listed distance between crossbars on your roof rack as ideal for this tent was not possible with the Forester, just the length of it. But I was assured by a representative from the company that a lot of people have this tent on Subaru Foresters and it works just fine. When I purchased it, I spread the crossbars out as wide as they would go, and we set it on, and we were unable to attach the tent on the rear of the Subaru because the roof rails get narrower towards the rear of the vehicle, and so the way the crossbars attaches and the fact that it gets narrower towards the rear, I had to then move the crossbars forward enough for the tent to mount as close to properly as possible. What that did was that left about 1/3 of the tent hanging off the front of the vehicle with no support, and about 12 inches of support in the rear. Driving down the highway, the tent would catch air and would kind of start rising up. I was concerned. Now, would this have happened? I don't know. But I was concerned because of the way the Rhino rack mounts. It has just a very small part that goes under the roof rails that actually hold it from pulling off. And so I was concerned that driving more than 55 miles an hour, because at 55 there was some significant lifting of the front of the tent. I was concerned that those little nubs on the Rhino rack would not be enough to hold the tent from flying off. After spending a lot of money on the tent to go on my vehicle, I then purchased a small trailer. And then I purchased a rack from Compact Camping Concepts that was designed to put a rooftop tent on this specific trailer. So that is the gist of the things that I wasn't happy with. The quality of the tent is good. If I had a chance to see it in real life, I wouldn't have spent the money on it. I would have just kept my Gazelle tent and happily been able to stand up inside my tent, which I can't do with this. But I wanted you to be informed before you purchase this tent, before you go out and spend $3,000 plus on a rooftop tent, that you go and you look at the tent first. Touch it, feel it, measure it. What if I were taller? I wouldn't even be able to sit up in this thing up there. This is what it looks like when I sit up in there. I can hunch down and I'm still touching the top. I can lean back and I'm still touching the top. So, in the end, I have no one to blame but myself for purchasing a tent this expensive without ever seeing one in real life. Rooftop tents have horrible resale value, so please be very sure you're getting what you really want or need before buying. But, with all that being said, I'm going to now camp and enjoy a night in the woods because I just want to get out and enjoy camping. And I feel like I've focused too much on speed and ease of setup and less on just getting out and enjoying it, which is the whole purpose anyway.